The first sound I heard was the soft shuffle of slippers on carpet at 2:17 a.m. I kept my eyes closed, pretending to sleep in the guest room of the Portland bungalow I'd been sharing with Mom while I saved for my own place. The rain tapped steadily on the roof, but this noise was different, deliberate. When the drawer of my nightstand creaked open, I cracked one eye just enough to see her. My mother, Susan Bennett, 58 years old, flashlight from her phone sweeping across my wallet. Her hand slipped out my debit card like it was the most natural thing in the world. I didn't move. Confronting her then would have exploded the whole house. So I lay there, heart hammering, while the woman who raised me walked out with my future in her pocket. Morning brought the notifications. $25,000. Every penny I'd scraped together over 5 years of overtime at the hospital, gone in a blur of ATM withdrawals and transfers between 2:30 and 5 a.m. My down payment fund for the little craftsman I'd been dreaming about. Vanished. When I asked her, she looked me straight in the eye and said, "Rachel, honey, you must have been hacked." Then she changed the locks on the house we'd shared for the last 6 months for security reasons. The family group chat filled with her version before I even left the porch. Poor Susan, stressed, and now her ungrateful daughter is accusing her of theft. I could have screamed. Instead, I did what any sensible person in Oregon would do. I went straight to my bank on Hawthorne, filed an official fraud claim, and asked for the ATM footage. The manager was kind but firm. "We'll investigate, but you may want to file a police report too. This is theft, even if it's family." I did. The officer took my printed statements and screenshots without judgment. "We see this more than people admit," he said quietly. "Financial exploitation of family members is real." That week I learned the rest. Mom had racked up secret gambling debts on apps she'd hidden behind online shopping. She wasn't trying to hurt me. She was drowning and too ashamed to ask for help. The realization hit harder than the money disappearing. We met at my aunt's backyard in Selwood on a rare sunny Saturday. I brought printed bank records, time-stamped ATM stills, and the police case number. Everything legal and calm. No ambush, just facts. When the photos appeared on the picnic table, Mom's shoulders dropped. For the first time in years, she didn't deny. She cried and said, "I didn't know how to stop. I thought I could win it back and fix everything before anyone noticed." The family listened. No shouting. Just quiet understanding that pain had driven her to this. Instead of dragging her through criminal court, I met with a mediator and my attorney. Mom signed a repayment agreement, every cent over 3 years, plus she enrolled in Gamblers Anonymous and weekly counseling. The court approved the civil order, protecting my credit and giving her a structured path to get clean. I moved into my own apartment 2 blocks from the river the following month. The key turned smoothly in a lock I chose myself. Mom and I talk every Sunday now, short calls, honest ones. I set the boundary. No money, no secrets. She respects it. Sometimes family isn't about perfect trust. It's about choosing truth over comfort, boundaries over bitterness, and forgiveness that doesn't erase the past but refuses to let it repeat. I lost $25,000, but I gained something better, a mother who's finally healing, and the peace of knowing I protected both of us the right way.